In class on Friday, we went over this JK flip-flop that is the last, the JK and the D flip-flop are the two last parts of Lab 6. Again, you can find the JK flip-flop up in this sequential element section. When you pull out the JK flip-flop, what you have to do is you have to make a function table for the JK flip-flop. What I'd like you to do is just you pull out the JK flip-flop, label all your inputs, and just use a toggle for the clock instead of pulling over a clock. And you can, what's perhaps easiest to test it at first, you should come up with a testing procedure. This is a good example of coming up with a verification procedure. But I'll just go through and help you understand that this JK flip-flop is not falling edge like the 7476 that the book talks about. And the preset and clear behave differently than the book says. So it has a preset, clear, and enable. You can see here, I've set Q and Q prime. Each of your inputs, once you click on this input, I change that to 0, but if you come down here, you can label them. So if you put this label, you'll be able to clearly see what it is that you're doing. I found it easiest to start out with JK both set at 1, and if it was enabled, the way to enable it, it would toggle if we note every rising clock edge. So that's a good thing to note. And that then you can go through and you can check your function table for J and K to no change, preset, or set. But what you want to be able to figure out is how the preset and clear work. So if even though it's set, here we have the clear down here. When the clear goes to 1, that clears it without the clock edge, right? That makes it asynchronous. If preset and set are both a 1, then that presets it. If I then bring preset low, it looks like as though preset's behaving like a clock, but in fact what we have here is a 1 0 is a clear, a 1 1 is a preset, and a 1 0 is nothing, because now I can clock it on the clock edge. So what I want you to do is go through and test that, and then come in and create your function table with clear, preset, enable, the asynchronous functions, the clocks. You want to complete the function table, the clock's rising edge for the J and K, and then what in fact the function it forms. All right, hopefully that helps you with that and the D flip-flop.